Hi, my name is Chris Goods. I'm a sound designer mixer at SoundFirm. I will be showing you some features of the Tango as a HUI controller for Pro Tools. The Tango control surface utilizes the HUI protocol and keyboard commands to communicate with the Pro Tools over high-speed Ethernet. The Tango has 8 fader strips. On the touchscreen it shows the channel label, channel number, track arm, fader level, mute, solo and automation states. Above that is the panner, then auxiliary sends, EQ, dynamics, and inserts. These channel strips coupled with the Monarch make for a powerful mixing control of the Pro Tools. The Monarch segments show you the audio channel, auxiliary return, VCA, MIDI, instrument, and master faders in your Pro Tools session. The Monarch can also be condensed by pressing the Smart button and pressing View 2. Now there are 54 channels running along the top. And with View 3, there is 108 channels. Press and holding the Smart button enables the user to slide up and down the Monarch to access more inputs. The number of channels that can be accessed by the Monarch is dictated by the HUI window. You can see the channels that are currently being seen by the Tango in blue, the channels on the faders in front of you in yellow, and the channels outside the HUI window in grey. You can get to the grey channels, but as you can see the HUI window moves with the channels that you select. HUI is set up in the Peripherals dialog of Pro Tools. You can select 8, 16, 24, or 32 HUI channels. If you wish to use the surround panning feature of the Tango, it will be limited to a 24-channel window, as the last MIDI device is used for the surround pan. On View 1 we have 27 inputs running along the top. To access channels up and down the Monarch, go into chair mode. Now it is sliding the virtual chair up and down the audio channels without the need of more physical faders. There is also wipe mode, which can select individual inputs to appear on the channel strips in the order that they are pressed within the current HUI window. If you want a channel on a specific fader, just hold the inject point of the fader and press the arc segment that you would like to put in that slot. These can be stored and recalled using the ergonomic spread feature. Ergonomic spreads are custom layouts that can be quickly and easily stored and recalled with any combination of faders from the HUI window. To store the current 8-fader layout, press Store and then press one of the ergonomic spread fast recall buttons, or alternatively, press Store and press a segment on the arc to store it on the Monarch. To recall the ergonomic spread, just press the fast recall button, or press Recall, and press one of the illuminated segments on the Monarch to recall that ergonomic spread. If you would like to pan, just press the panner. Now it comes up on the active control area. There are different pan controls, using the touchscreen or the active encoders. If you have selected the surround pan device on the peripherals page, you can select the large surround panner. To select the channel to pan on the large surround panner, simply select it with the mouse on the Pro Tools. If you wish to have large meters on the channel strips, instead of the channel overview, press the channel display button and select Big Meters. Now you have large meters available on your Tango screen. You can also access 5 independent auxiliary sends in each Pro Tools channel. Just press the Sends section on the touchscreen. Now you have the sends available on the active panel. You can use the active controls to turn them up and down, on and off, and set pre-post fader. Grouping inputs is easy on the Tango. To group faders, just press the Group button and touch the first fader you would like in the group. Now you see the Group Plus light illuminated. Now you can just touch faders to add them instantly to the group. You can also add faders to the group using the Monarch. They light up on the Monarch to show you who is on the group. To quickly group a couple of faders together, just touch them and double press the Group button. Now all the touched faders have been added to the group. This grouping function can also be applied to mutes and solos. These groups are all independent of the Pro Tools groups. On the Expert panel we have the automation controls. To To put a channel into Automation Right, just press the right button and touch the fader. This is the same for Automation Read, Touch, Latch, and Off. If you want to set many channels to Automation Right, just press the right button and wipe your finger along the monarch. This puts all the channels you press into Automation Right. To put all the channels in the current Huey window into Automation Right, press and hold the right button and press the All button. In addition to automation, you can use these arc modifiers with the monarch or the inject points above the faders to set track arming, mutes, solos, and even set faders to unity gain. The monarch enables you to access a large amount of tracks in the Pro Tools very quickly with only 8 faders. This helps keep the footprint of the console quite small, which is good for many Project Studio setups. To modify a parameter, just press it on the touchscreen and it will come up in the active area of the Tango. Now you have controls using the 16 encoders down the right-hand side, plus control of it on the touchscreen, and 3 active controls at the bottom of the touchscreen. In this case I have an EQ as a Digirac 7-band EQ3 plugin in the Pro Tools. When I change the EQ here, you can see it change on the Pro Tools screen. There is also a dedicated dynamics section that you can access the Digirac compressor limiter plugin in a similar fashion. The Huey parameters being modified are displayed in color. When the focus is drawn away from the Tango, by going to a different set of controls, the parameters turn grey. The grey shows the last known state of a parameter. This can be useful as an instant reminder of what you were last doing on that channel. Other plugins can be accessed in the Inserts section of the Tango. Press the Inserts section on the touchscreen for the first 8 channels in the Huey window, or select the plugin with the mouse on the Pro Tools mixer, and the parameters will appear as controls on the right-hand side of the Tango. You can select pages of Huey controls and change the parameters from the control surface. The plugin window is displayed on the Pro Tools screen for accurate visual feedback.